been good in those games, or it's been like, oh, it kind of works against some of their heroes. But because they picked it like right away, now you get into a situation where like, oh, I think Disruptor's really good, so they start picking it first phase, but then it leaves these openings when they want to go Sky as well. So
draft from lockdown. You've got power push. Whoa, I English good. Yes.
Tower push, AoE damage.
Spell, steroid for your
5 seconds remaining.
Saves.
Beautiful draft.
Once Slash gets BKB, is pretty safe. He could protect himself with Yules as well in the meantime if he's worried about that. They do still have insane damage by all means. Like if they spread LGD out, Fissure into Sky combo, Echo Slam into Sky combo, someone's dying. But if Legion stays a bit out of it, if they've got Force Staffs or Cookie from Snapfire, they can definitely keep. So the one downside of the Lesh pick is that TB when he's meta and BKB'd, he's going to a lot of physical damage and Lesh can't fight into that. At least until like the BKB's done and he can like stun to buy himself some seconds. But I like LGD's draft. VG Gaming has some potential, but I've been pretty I like Skywrath Mage. He's a fun hero. I've really enjoyed him in the past, but I'm just kind of biased against him in pro games the last couple of years. Just has always felt he has a purpose, but he has a lot of vulnerabilities. Like if you start losing, he just feels.
Yeah, I know that they were digging it out for China. They remember Fog coming into it's like, yo, China's doing some crazy shit right now. They're picking Skywrath Mage, and I don't understand how or why, but it's winning, it's working, and I don't get it. So maybe VG Gaming they know, they have an idea, and you have to remember too that you have DY, which I found out pretty fun fact that DY's very well liked in China. In fact, he actually does an educational stream, and the fans thank him and call him DY Laoshi, which very similar.
Strategy.
Very similar to.
Except I'm not also actively best Dota teams. Probably just a fluke. Just being overlooked in my pub games that I cannot win.
Never forget
and also overlooked by all the pro teams.
Well, I'm not sure if he's necessarily.
Oh wow, they changed it up. They actually have a Vengeful Spirit on their team instead. Flying Vengeful Spirit, very cool. That's a great draft right there. That's how you get him. Talk shit about Skywrath Mage all draft. Boom, it's Avenge. That's just a joke for our new viewers. There's a new set. See, Skywrath Mage is in love with Venge, but he let her die. Or something. And now there's a set that makes him look like Vengeful. I'm just kidding. Don't be confused.
It's something about the Scree arc. I think they're kind of like armor or something.
I think he's used partially corrupt.
I don't know. Skywrath Mage is a jerk. Don't let your loved ones die.
That's true. Kunkka, a pretty solid pick actually. It really makes like it feels makes it to me feel like VG Gaming's draft kind of together. It's another way to start a fight or disable. Before it was basically just Earthshaker or some weak disables from Sky. Now it's going to be like Kunkka X into combos on people. So it's even more important that they have Glimmers, Force Staffs, and save whoever gets gone on. But now they've got those solutions more readily available. You can't be everywhere at once on the LGD side to protect your cores. Leshrac is looking more vulnerable now to me because he has to worry about X combos as soon as he hits them. His teammates need to be there to back up.
But I also feel like this is a hero that buy something like the Yule and try to dodge a lot of perhaps not as scary as it sounds. Obviously it's going to be scary until he gets that particular item.
Prepare for battle.
Very very easily punished.
你这么菜，你的队友不会生气吧，哥哥？
He is really good at that. And he's pretty tanky too, so he can kind of frontline as well. It's the perfect circle. They just get all the voice lines out at the start, and then they forget about them all.
It's very efficient, though. Get all the things that you want, and.
Wards is the previous game. Dire's side. LGD was Dire last time, but they warded.
And I didn't do the other cliff. Bottom portion. Yeah, it's pretty important to be stacking going.
30 seconds.
The advantage of being just a little bit closer to that top row, having that information.
So far, both of these teams not super willing to. Dangerous thing. Wise gonna get spotted by old 11 though.
Of course it's old 11.
Trying to get some vision on him. Did he actually have a sentry? He did actually, yeah. He was gonna go check to see if they had a ward and
The battle begins.
Cookie hop forward from Psg. Looking like a bad start for PYW. The body blocks are here, and Fredlet nothing to say, gets the first blood, and he will. So,
看着队友
not a
不争气
great
吧，
start
哥
here
哥。
for Skywrath Mage. Say, nothing to complain about.
not at all. He's got his bottle on the way right now if he
There it
does.
is.
That was before bounty runes still had the money. But he went the very low cost build. 3 armor branches went very far, so he gets it faster than canceling his full animation, trying Ori to run in circles and kind of succeed. Drop the stun.
A lot of harassing going on in both top lane. Poyoyo putting the pressure down onto Faithian.
So good to have Legion against Disruptors. As soon as he throws the Thunder Strike on you, remove it. Big advantage. And yeah, he's going straight for the helm. I have seen other Legion build before, but it kind of makes sense. It's just like the most stable item you can buy. It's like a souped up Ring of Health for slightly more gold. 6 armor, 1 item. There's dude items that don't do that for you. That's because it just gives you so much advantage. So you just have to play careful for a bit. Maybe a salve from Jing here or there. Good luck outlaning him. The main reason that a lot of teams have been buying Armlet Legion Command. The Helm of Iron Will is so good, it's like, well, I might as well just buy the darn armor. I've already got part of the cost.
Sounds perfect.
And Armlet just is kind of perfect on the hero. Armor, attack speed, damage, HP, great. You have lots of ways to heal back up after.
They will be rewarded.
Works out. Alright, salve is used, Helm of Iron Will is going to be on the way.
Playing it careful right now. A little bit of harass, like we said, going back and forth. Seems like the mid lane is going fairly even. 11-3 over on Latrex, and 9-11 on Kaka. Both the cores also farming quite well. Just a really calm start to our game after that first blood. As you can see, the water runes are up and running. Shading forth.
It's like both small camps are unblocked as well. Nice nuke. Amazing.
Will I please?
Taking a little different harass here. Skywrath Mage focusing on silence and great space. 11 up some last hits now.
Tied to the impurities.
A little bit worse. Or slightly better for PSG.
I feel like, you know, you always have to be careful when you're a melee hero going up. Not too close that he doesn't build up those things
There
down.
they are.
And like I said, you gotta be really careful because this happens.
What's the opposite of regicide?
It's just so much damage. It's getting 70 bonus damage for Jingo Master and double damage. And he's life stealing 40% of them. And Earthshaker's running around with 4.2. Skywrath has exactly right now. He's not near tower, so how are you ever supposed to trade him? You can't stop him from attacking you outside of the fissure. Like, Sky just can't limit it up. Ready down.
Radiant's courier
He
has been
does get
killed.
the curry,
Right.
but he kills it
Radiant's
right after it gets
courier has
delivered.
been
It's not even that
killed.
bad for Ame, although Ame is getting fought on. Looking a little low, but he does get
Should
the
be fine.
hold these for 12 seconds. Wand and then get a good stun off. Basically gonna be full HP.
Water rune. One with white. Big. The pressure being pouring. Not bottom lane though. Going into the fissure. Old 11 likes. Okay, there we go. That's a kill as Shinkyu makes his own rotation.
I was defeated.
And there's another kill in the bottom lane.
So I watched the bot one. Ame basically waited to get that Jingo off. Like I said, he hit it, got the stun, but instantly BG Gaming is ready for that. They knew they were stun. The moment that he came out to stun, they threw the slow and basically got a bunch of hits on him. Then they fissure blocked him. They kept fighting. At that point, they were pretty easily able to take the. It works out, especially with this Basie on the Earthshaker. It's kind of a lot more mana regen from Sky, so it's kind of what's making this feel a little bit more valuable than Sky just has a lot of mana to throw out the slow and the slowest.
You know, they'd always have to hop forward. Followed up with the Boundless Strike. Ame closing in over on old 11. He's not even able to go and wind up for the vision.
It's just so hard, and he's got Orb of Corrosion finish now. So these pretty low armor heroes, Mindstorm is really effective against lower armor heroes. Got it finished, skips the boots, but it doesn't matter because again they have just kind of a goofy. It's not like they expect this. Can't help but think that LG outdrafted laning stage again a bit.
In the case as Q, they were making rotation over on 3 in the mid lane, but with 11 team in, refill the water bottle, they're gonna respect it.
Flesh has right now.
Taken over that lane for sure.
That's a lot. He's got 1,000 more net worth than what he does.
Again, being held in the kinetic field. They've got the Metamorphosis up over Yo. Trying to first stop again, gonna get glimpsed away. Looking pretty difficult, but it's almost, if Poyoyo wants it, yeah, he wants to kill. Sony Blocks coming up from DY. So, bottom lane, trying to make plays over onto Y. They'll turn their attention now over to old 11. And Totem, giving stacks of Boundless Dingu. Right out, that's dead, old 11. Pop, oh my god, LGD, alright LGD, I see you.
They are good at Dota, very, very good at Dota, just constantly putting the pressure on here. I mean,
they're not done, they're going after PYW too. Mommy just walking out. This monkey wants some chicken here. Running around circles, one more little tap. Alright, how many kills is that in the last 20 seconds?
The biggest
like 4 or something, I feel like. It was a couple kills. He's got his boots finished now. Everything going great over there. I mean, I was talking about nothing to say his last hits. He had Arcane in like 5 minutes, which is insane. He even went for more split earth points than his other skills, just solely more radius, more damage from split earth. Doesn't care about the towers. Just wants to kill.
And maybe overstaying his welcome as they follow up with kinetic field. And they've got thorns, plenty of clicks for Faith again, so they will punish him.
Yeah, despite Ori dying twice this game, he's kind of been doing a good job like he was last game as well. Patience are where he makes up for the things are going bad for him in the mid lane. Well, now he's going to go make sure that, at the least, they make sure that the
11 there just targeting this poor Earthshaker down. That is another death for him.
Let him take the Earthshaker if you know you're going to win your lane, and they did it.
Yeah.
Sky helped a little bit, but again, it's just hard. Their armor's too low. You can't stop them from attacking you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Why just chasing after him along with Ame, Q. Really just applying this pressure. Top forward, a little bit off the mark, but Boundless is not.
Dire's warrior has been killed.
UIW thinking he might survive here. It's not looking like he is because Ame is just chasing down everyone and everything that gets in his way. He's a full-on bulldozer. Why finding himself Ori?
Dire's middle
Be
tower
careful
is
of the
under
X-Mark spot.
attack.
It's tanky, but of course you do have the monkey king standing nearby. Cookie Hop coming in from Q will be able to keep him alive here as they'll just turn back around and this is going to be another kill for no, it's not for Ame. This one belongs to Q.
Honestly, this reminds me a lot of like TI8 OG, just Monkey King getting an advantage and just running around the map, pressuring so hard and making his opponents not be able to play Dota, which is what we're seeing now. He just left the safe lane and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go fight over here. He's like, well, I'm here, I might as well keep fighting.
Back from
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Say's just going to scroll away. Have vision on him, but he's going to be able to teleport out very easily. Q does have to be a bit careful. He's walking into Poyoyo, DY, and PYW. That's a lot of letters. Turn back around. Silence, though. DY wants it. The cookie hobby. The big BB boy landing over on 2. Should be able to get the kill on PYW. Why might not here? No, it's not quite enough damage. Nothing to say. I'm scrolling on. Says hello to Poyoyo. Doesn't quite have enough mana here. There's not going to be a thunder. And this is going to be a dead DY. Nothing to say with 50-something hit points. Absolutely absolutely slaughtering VG Gaming.
And they nailed the ward
Radiant's
because
middle
before
tower
nothing to
is
say
under
TP,
attack.
there was a weird concussive shot. So man, they're just taking everything from their opponents, pushing the limits, not giving VG any space to get kills in these fights.
Dire's
Fair
top
business,
tower
that's for
is
sure.
under attack.
On the bright side, old 11 hasn't had a Monkey King in his lane for about 5 minutes now. So he's about halfway to his Blink Dagger.
We take that.
Illusion.
Getting some space there. Up now, Leshrac.
Dire's middle
a
tower
little
has
time
been
farming.
denied.
Mid-tier 1 tower's been killed. They got denied by DY, so could be worse. And he picks up level
Dire's
6 as
top
well.
tower
So
is
they're
under
going to have
attack.
much better ways to punish their opponents if possible.
Smoke play coming out from the side of Psg.Lgd. Try to go and invade into the jungle. They can find
Dire's
DY
top
leading
tower
the charge.
has
Nothing to
fallen.
say. They're a bit of a glass cannon. Find DY. Careful Cookie hop right into the static storm, but it's for what?
Dire's turret
All right, it
has
looks
been
bad now,
killed.
but his reaction time was like he was so ready to drop that. It doesn't work out. It's gonna be on cooldown now. They're gonna invade, only kill the 5-position hero. Skywrath Mage. EB to the Ancients, kind of as expected.
Radiant's middle tower
How's
is
Legion
under
Commander
attack.
doing? He's got the arm, like good for him. Now Possess Mask, he's having a great time. Actually TPing bottom.
Bot.
on
They do a
scan.
scan. Jump 4 down, old 11. Good position, has the Echo Slam, but he doesn't have quite enough damage. As they follow up, they go in for the duel. They've got plenty of damage, and Fabian will collect his first duel damage of the game.
One of
Radiant's
those times you're
bottom
really
tower
happy
is
to have
under
arm
attack.
because your opponent thinks like, oh, he's he's not that high HP. Let's go kill him. Drop the combo, and you're like, oh, that wasn't even close.
Skywrath Mage tickling a little bit over on Fabian. Just steps a
Dire's
little
middle
low,
tower
but
is under attack.
fine. Look at this. They're just not giving Poyo any space. It's very similar to the first game.
Still no Sunder.
Mortimer kisses, her too much damage. Now Ori has to run for his life. Because he is all alone.
That was very effective. Don't let him get near the tower. He's going to force a juke trees, and he's down. 16 to 6k gold advantage now for Psg.Lgd. If there's any doubt who's the better team between these two guys, this is like 2 mega convincing early games from Psg.Lgd.
I mean, that was the big question mark. We said a couple of the analysts were like, man, we've got these like 2 different camps, well, 3 different camps. We've got the ones that are saying Psg.Lgd gonna win this TI. Hold that thought as Y is silence. Taking a decent amount of damage. Quick out forward though, managing to go and land over onto DY. Can they turn around? Can they get the kill? They get the kill before Y is going to go down. Fissure coming out from old 11, getting his position. Nothing to say. He's very, very low. He's got a kite. He's got to move very, very quickly. Can they get the kill? They get the kill over Ori. He's still alive. They go in for the duel. They get the duel damage as well as old 11 going to the grave.
The Invis rune pop with the bottle and the run. All from that free force staff from Jinkyu. He just shoots the Ogre forward, buys them an extra second or so, wastes a second half of the Sky ulti. Oh man, the pressure is so overwhelming.
Look at this. And why he's taking so much damage, right? He takes a bunch of the misses there, but the cookie forward, right on top of DY, ensures that he gets the kill.
And the experience before he goes down. And the Great Fissure is going to interrupt, nothing to say, easily comboing the Kunkka, which did make it dangerous, but barely able to survive. That's one of those moments where, like, if you nerf Lesh's strength gain, he dies in that exact moment before he gets another bottle turned on. It's actually
Radiant's
very
bottom
significant.
tower is
And that
under
could be like
attack.
full level to the VG Gaming hero. So Leshrac. Pretty good hero though. Leshrac is one of those guys that's played a lot in pubs. Isn't picked all the games at TI because he has some new weaknesses, but inherently he's always going to be powerful just because Direwolf pressure towers really fast. Farms quickly, he lanes well mid. He's in some ways the better version of Lean. Couple months.
11 here, and does finish up his Blink Dagger. It's being delivered. I have a feeling that Psg.Lgd is very much
Nothing will stand in my way.
aware of this. Very, very soon.
Smoke, they're going pop. Ogre's ready though.
Why is just throwing his body at every single person he comes across?
They're making this hero look like a first tier pick the way Wise played it.
Very impressive.
But it's so important that you do this, right? Like, if he just sits behind his cores all the time, then he's not leveraging his relatively high HP and his 10 armor. No items. Like, he's taken this lane
Dire's
advantage and he's
top
pushed it
tower
so
is under
extreme in this
attack.
mid game. And you gotta know how to do that. It's very important if you're gonna make Ogre truly feel fantastic.
I mean, there's a reason why his nickname is Dwight, I think. Captain Y. This guy, in control, knows what he wants. Atheon getting into position, has the blink, it's in a static storm, but look at the damage, look at the balance, they display it right on stick. Not gonna get the dual damage, but they do take down Ori. DY running for his life, they got the little piggy fall, making little squealing noises. Come back, DY, come back, DY. Couple slaps here. Need to just maybe one more. Good finger though, coming out from old 11. The Mystic Flare pushing out forward. Not quite enough to get DY this time though.
For dives for the first time for LGD, this could be a good punish moment if they can get somebody else, but
Look at the monkey. Oh no, monkey. Dropping down. He misses though. Bit of a whip. But better if you're on the side of each game. That's not going to.
Really well done by old 11. He was kind of expecting it. He cut a different tree down, thinking the right one, and this is finally too far.
Finally happened. It's gonna take a little bit, but they eventually
Dire's
get
bottom
why.
tower is under attack.
Everyone built normal in this game. Kunkka's going for one too. Wants the damage in the
Kind
armor.
today, you know.
Just a lot of physical damage sources.
Dire's bottom tower is under
90%
attack.
probability right now.
It does look good. Yeah, when Monkey's ahead, it's a rough one. Legion's ahead, it's a rough one. Leshrac kind of the same thing. Right now,
Lesh is top of the net worth. That's
nice. Terrorblade can catch up, and Terrorblade can play losing games with the ability to farm safely with their loots, but Skywrath Mage not the best from behind, like we said. Disruptor can struggle there a little bit too. Better if you're running at your opponents the other way. Or understanding the tempo of the game has changed a little bit, slight vision in the jungle area in case they do get a little bit invasive. But as you can tell from all the central map, LGD
Radiant's
wants to play
bottom
in the
tower
beat
is under attack.
closer to objectives.
Dire's
They
top
block off
tower is
Roshan
under
to
attack.
a safer spot.
Radiant structures are fortified.
top tower getting a lot of pressure. Monkey already positioned. Look, they can see everybody coming in. They find old 11 immediately. They want to just get rid of him. As that Sapphire is coming through, there will be no Echo Slam available. There will be no DY very soon, and it's looking like we're going to get a little bit more dual damage over on Fabian.
They were not ready for
Dire's
that
top
one.
tower has
Old
fallen.
11 called for the defend the
Dire's
tower,
middle tower
and they
is
didn't
under
think about the
attack.
Monkey King in time. Ame was perfectly positioned. He instantly drops the stun and forces the fight. He realized that they weren't ready for that. And with the follow-up stun from Nothing to Say, easy kill on Earthshaker, and from there, just roll them all, and that's a Rax at
That's
17 minutes.
17 minutes cracking this
Dire's top
base.
barracks
I didn't
are
know
under
we were going to
attack.
see a potentially faster game than the one earlier today that OG did against Ichi, but wow, what a fast Rax.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's
Just has a
bottom
hood, by the
tower
way,
is
as a
under
support.
attack.
I think this guy's just buying a pipe. He did. It's literally on the way at 17 minutes. Pipe is kind of rarely purchased these days because most offlanes will justify the cost, but it's good here.
Oh, the jump forward again. They've got their hands on the follow there. PYW won't fall for that though. And they'll turn right back in. The Echo Slam from old 11. It's not enough to save Ori. It's just going to be a dead old 11. The DG gets called. We have an 18-minute game.
Wow.
Is this the fastest game for this
It's gotta
guy?
be. I mean, that's gonna break some compendium predictions right there.
Holy.
What a game from LGD. Man, they just once again dumpstered their lanes. They dumpstered their lanes, and then they were just like,